One, I did all that with my mic on, I guess. Two, welcome. Three, the timer didn't start. That was weird. Currently taking it easy. You have a bit of a migraine. I'm sorry. I will try not to yell or have bright flashing lights. I don't expect it to be shiny hunting, so should be all right. Okay, Dratini is still alive. That's good. Just need some caffeine. Me too. So, funny story. Not really funny, more factual, but remember how the other day on stream I opened up some of those Pokemon Hershey Kisses? I went and bought 6 of them today. 6 bags of Hershey Kisses, Pokemon Edition. Chris, Pokemon. Well said. Not a man of many words, but a man of accurate words. Marcus is drinking Mountain Dew as we speak. Marcus, what flavor? Don't be committing blasphemy and going with that Sangria Baja nonsense. 6 of those, yeah. Yeah. Got 6 of them. Because why not? Because can. Old school version, absolutely. So we got 1 package, 2 package, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reason why is I want to get all 151. And only 6 come in a package. Like, oh, sorry, 60. Goodness. 60-ish come in a package. I'm going to eat most of them, I'm sure. Eat the duplicates. But I am fixing to get a whole set of 151. Don't know what I'm going to do with it after the fact, but I'm going to do it. Mainly for the lulz, also for the stream, also because why not? My kid's probably going to eat most of them, honestly. Let's be real, and the wife. That's most likely what's going to happen. Also, for Chris and me, if you are here for the stream, which it seems like you are, as opposed to other stuff that was done previously on the channel, do a YouTube search for Sludge Bomb Trainer. Come October, I plan to have this channel fully moved over to that channel. We're cutting some ties with some things that we did here on the channel. No longer playing that game with the Switch 2. It's not going to work out very good. Especially since how people just got banned using the MIG switch. Nintendo definitely has something in their software now that can detect things that I'm not messing with anymore. So we're going to do an experiment on this channel to see if I can formally announce via video that we're no longer doing that type of stuff. And it's going to cause the death of the channel. That's what it's going to do. The channel will die. Or it'll be sick and get better. So we're kind of conducting a study. Can the channel lose enough subscribers to start growing naturally again faster than a new channel can start up and take off. Basically rebranding. That's a good way of putting it. So we're trying to do that with as good of a start as we possibly can by pulling the people that are actually stopping in and coming for the streams and sending them to that channel. Solus, welcome. If you get traded a hacked Pokemon, do you think your Switch will get brand? No, I don't think they'll brick Switches just for having it. It is very much going to be we know you're hacking on your Switch. So I don't know how they're going to do everything, but they can definitely tell manipulated games. I don't know about save files. One thing that I want to kind of do is I want to send a save file to one of my Switch ones, edit it, and see if sending it back results in a ban or is safe to do, but I really don't want to sacrifice my own Switch to do that. So I'm kind of waiting to see what happens to other people who do the same thing. Other people who are braver and richer than I. We hit the like goal, by the way. Nice. We'll have to have Jay or Marcus set us up with a new one. Also, Solus, do me a favor. What the heck is your Discord username? You're Waterboy, right? It's been that long. Sure. And for those that are wondering, ooh, I just wanted that. The Boy of Water is I. That's the other channel name, just so everybody's on the same page and aware. That's where we're moving to. I plan to delete most of these videos once everybody's moved over there before I really gain any traction. So that's what we're working with. It has been a while since you popped in. Yes, yes it has. Long enough that my connection, my synapses for Discord to username conversion was not working right. That is for sure. Yeah, for whatever reason, my moderators never have really been able to pin stuff. It's very weird. Ah, there's the new like goal. Thank you, Jay. Short introduction. Solus has been in Brasscord's Discord for a few years. Became a mod there on second year or so. You pop in when you can and not busy being a person. It's accurate. It's accurate. Congrats on the girlfriend, though. That was you, right? It was either you or Founder Plot, but I'm pretty sure I saw your name. Might have been founder plot though. Oh, yes, okay. Guys, this is unhinged. So, Solus is Solus on YouTube. On Discord, their name is Karma, and they're a moderator. But they had a name before that, and we just called them Waterboy for like the longest time. We had a gym league, a Pokemon league in the Discord server, and they were the water gym leader for a while, so they got the nickname Waterboy. It wasn't like because they're benched and are like the water boy of the football team. It's not what that's a reference to, but they were the water gym leader. And like, apparently I don't even remember right off all the time your username in Discord. It's so bad. Cause like I went to scroll up on the pictures and like, yeah, I remember seeing like your name next to the pictures, but yeah, that wasn't your name next to the picture. It was Karma. Definitely not Waterboy. Either way, congrats. That's pretty dope. Also, somebody earlier asked what my favorite one is. Are we talking Pokemon or Pokemon game? Oh, I guess it's what is the worst one. Chris asked, what is the worst one? All of those, because that's what I was talking about at the time, all of those Hershey Kisses are the same flavor. We're asking what the worst Pokemon is. We're gonna have to be a lot more specific for of all time, of Gen 1. We're gonna need some answers. Almost 18. Dang. That's pretty dope. Also, I think this camera keeps falling. Because, like, I have to keep adjusting it down. As weird as that sounds, my camera actually falls up, not down. We have had a few conversations about that. Yes, we have, Marcus. Always fun. Okay, what is going on with this cord? Thank you. Yeah, this channel is a box of chocolates. You never know anything about what you're gonna get. Except for maybe a semi-decent good time. It's always fun to joke around about things like you not aligning your chakras. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That still is both terrible and cracks me up at the same time. Your first relationship wasn't great, but this one's good. Improvement. Improvement is always great. You have to go to the shop tomorrow to get your car worked on. What's wrong with your car? Needs a couple things done. We're talking like brake and oil change, couple things, or like head gasket and muffler type of things. Dang, Nightbot at it again. Every day he's banning. Muting. Wiss is here. Needs an oil change. Oil and coolant, you believe? Nice. I can't take my car in to get my oil changed. I am physically unable to. Mentally unable to as well. Like, I will get in my car to drive to have my oil changed, and I end up going to Walmart and buying oil and a filter and coming home and doing it myself. Something happens along the way, getting in the car, going to the shop, and then I end up in Walmart buying the oil. Wiss will continue to lurk. That's fair. Enjoy your lurking, Wiss. Oh no, Spear will use Fury attack. And it only hit 2 times. That's what we like to see. We got 39 views, 17 likes, 10 concurrent viewers, y'all. It's actually pretty good statistics for a stream. I dig it. There's a mystique in the air, I think. 10 people watching, up to 40 views now. We have like a 1/4 retention rate. That's nice. I'll take it. Now we just need to get that to be a like ratio. 1/4 like ratio. Actually, we're doing a little bit better than 1/4 like ratio, to be honest. We're almost at a half like ratio. Let's keep that going. For once, I'm not like dead tired. Because showers after work before streaming tend to help revitalize, wake up, and get things going. People to chat to. Always helpful with maintaining some good energy, good vibes. And that camera fell again. How do we make you not fall like that, camera? Two of those people are Marcus. Marcus and not Marcus. You was at work and it started randomly raining while your windows were down? Ew, I'm sorry. That's never good. Today you ended up soaked by a storm that caught you while you was going to school? Gosh, dang it. Sorry, Wiss. I have a question, though. Where you're at, does rain smell, like, amazing? Or does it just, like, make everything muddy and nasty? For starters, Whis, like, goes to school at 2 p.m. or something. I don't know if that's accurate, but it seems like that's the case. Muddy and nasty for the most part. I love it when it rains here. Apparently my kid's up. That's never good. Apparently I'm being too loud. Oh, snap. I wasn't expecting to be, like, that dead-on accurate about that, Wes. That's low-key kind of impressive. Oh, there we go. Can't remember Solus's Discord username, but I can remember what time Whisk goes to school. Stacy Campbell, welcome and hello. How's it going? How's it going tonight, Stacy? You'll be back in a minute. We'll time you. Starts now. Oh my gosh, Wes, I haven't seen Umarli in so long. Understand. That's great, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, I haven't seen Umarli in a very long time. Glad to hear it, Stacy. What's your favorite Pokemon, Stacy? Mine, for example, despite my hat, is Mudkip. That whole line, really. Mudkip mainly, but Swampert because it's actually strong. Have a copy of Pokemon Blue coming tomorrow. What starter Pokemon be? Like Charizard, Blastoise, or Bulbasaur? That made no sense. Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur? Ooh, ouch. Dratini goes down. Dratini goes down. Yeah. If you're asking like which one you should start with, like which your starter should be, I have to ask, are you wanting easy, medium, or difficult? And have you played the game before? Like what's your Pokemon starting point? How deep down the rabbit hole are you? I assume since you have a copy of Pokemon Blue coming, you're pretty far down it. Hey, Starkiller, welcome. Because like with no information, I'm inclined to just say Bulbasaur. Just for the lulz. Easy, and you have not played the Pokemon games before. Definitely Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is not going to let you down. Just with the way the game works, Bulbasaur is kind of like easy mode because the first two gyms are going to be weak to Bulbasaur. And then by the time you get to the 3rd, 4th, 5th gym, you have some variety of Pokemon to help get you further. You can kind of balance your team by the time you get that far down. If you choose Charmander, both the 1st and the 2nd gym are going to rock your crap. And then Squirtle's going to wreck the 1st gym and then be neutral against the 2nd and just have a bad time. But you will have the opportunity to catch Pokemon that will beat the 2nd gym by then. So Squirtle's medium mode, Bulbasaur's easy. Hard mode is Charmander. And we kind of forgot that Venusaur existed for a second, as people tend to do. You're welcome. Kind of meh, but fine. Interesting phrase. 14 concurrent viewers hanging out in the stream. Whew, almost 20 likes. 46 concurrent views. Guys, we're killing it this evening. It's 10:30 and you have yet to eat dinner? Get some food, Marcus. Get some food. Feed yourself so you can stay up till 2. We might just hit the 2nd like goal this stream. That'll be something. What is going on? Also, like, I don't even think I put like stream tags on this stream. I think it's just going off of sheer consistency of streaming every night at 8, basically, these days. You haven't eaten since 8 this morning? Dude, get yourself some food. I know we have a lot in common, but you really don't need to be me and just not eat ever. That's not good. Unless we're counting a couple jelly beans an hour ago. I had some like granola bar at 8 and a cup of noodles at about 3 p.m. I got hungry when I got home at 5, and then got my kids ready for bed and kind of forgot that I was hungry. And now I'm not anymore. Dinner will not eat itself. No, it doesn't tend to do that. Jelly beans. I'm jelly of the jelly beans. I mean, I could snack on a bunch of those Pokemon Hershey Kisses. That would be swell. But I want to see if I can do a video with a bingo card for all 151. You had a granola bar for breakfast? Oh, that is funny. Do I still have it hanging out? Yes, I do. I had one of these. I'm gonna post this in the chat here. Guys, that is a link to my second channel that is gonna be better than this channel at someday. We're doing a shiny only run of Pokemon Scarlet. When we're done with that, we'll do a shiny only run of Pokemon Violet. I think we'll have time to clear both of those by the time Pokemon Legends ZA comes out, and we'll hit the channel hard at that point. But we're moving and migrating things over from this channel to the other one. Leaving the bad here, taking the good there. Probably still will be streaming on this channel on occasion, making videos on occasion. But I'm gonna put most of my efforts into the other channel, especially after it gets the first 500 subs. We're gonna try to have that done by the time Legends ZA comes out. I'm usually pretty good about being able to get a channel monetized and whatnot, so 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, generally you can get it done. But we're gonna need some help getting it kicked up and started off the ground, hitting the ground running. Why don't you use Nightbot for that message? You hate him, but he does a good job at announcing. I do want to limit how much Nightbot does. Post that link, because there are going to be some references to it, others not so much. But I think I might just do that, Wes. I think I might just do that. Because I am going to have to delete these runs. Because I don't want my other channel to like have a whole lot of ties to this one. And I don't want this one to have a whole lot of ties when I'm done with it to the other one. Nightbot does his job. Oh, apparently I'm just... Guys, you're letting me grind Charizard again. What are we doing? Let's go heal Dratini. I'm just going. I'm chatting, I'm talking, I'm going. You guys aren't calling me out of my bull crap. Just saying, hey, just so you know, for like the last 20 encounters, you've just been leveling up Charizard for no reason. Exactly. Stacy is our new hype person. Smash that like button. We're 6 away from the like goal. Let's get it hit. Snorlax is hungry. Gotta get him that like food. Does his job at announcing, shouldn't be banning. He doesn't ban, he just times people out. He's sassy. Charizard deserves it. Honestly, Charizard could use some attention. Marcus, that is greatly appreciated. Alright, Dratini, you are evolving today. We got an hour and a half at least. You'll be evolved. Also, out of the new playlists that I've been incorporating into the channel, this song, easily my favorite. Yes, I'm still supporting him. Marcus asked for that. All we have to do is just not type a singular letter N and everybody will be happy. All will be right with the world. How could you support someone who times out you from the past, future? Nightbot would lose his mind if somebody sang the alphabet. There was a time period where, like, I had the entire alphabet plugged in there, and Nightbot was muting people left and right. That was a good time. I did. I was like, A, B, C, D. Can't say any of them independently of each other. And then I realized if people say, like, I went to the store, they'd get muted. Leave a, like, they would get muted. Or how you, with the letter, doing, they would get muted. I was like, oh, maybe that's not such a great idea. So we just left it to the letter N. The word of the letter of the day is N. I have been the villain the entire time, yes. I am the one that told Nightbot, do not allow the letter N in chat. Your favorite Pokemon you think is Charmeleon? Really enjoyed watching it on the Pokemon show. Then perhaps you should choose Charmander as your starter. That would track. That would make sense. That would be good. Terminated. Nightbot ain't playing. Hopefully everybody had a good Father's Day weekend. He's not really the leader, though. Just to please us, you're making yourself a sandwich? Marcus, what kind of sandwich? We need details. Is this going to be a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet worthy sandwich? Is it peanut butter and jelly? Is it just ham and cheese? Is the cheese cheddar or American? We need the deets. Is it going to have pickles on it, green peppers? Is it going to have onions? Is it going to have lettuce, mayonnaise? What are we talking about? Like, is this gonna be a Jimmy John's sandwich, or is it just gonna be a sandwich? It's giving off Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction vibes, not gonna lie. Say what again? Just turkey, Colby Jack, and pickles. Mayonnaise, mustard. No mayonnaise, no mustard. Salt, pepper. Are you one who peppers their sandwich? I'm gonna learn this time. Dratini. These revived. You will look up what sandwich powers you get from that? Okay. You don't do condiments on a sandwich. You don't know why, but it tastes weird to you and you prefer, and no, you do not pepper your sandwich. It's life-changing. Little mayonnaise and a little pepper dust across the top. Even just a little pepper dust, life-changing. Then again, maybe condiments aren't for everybody. We are almost done with like one of the top 2 hardest Pokemon to train and level for this run. We're going to be on speed mode by the end of the day's stream. We're going to sail through Poliwag. We're going to sail through Seal. Slowbro. Slowbro actually might take a little while. Slowbro has a ridiculously high evolution level for what it is. But it's going to be so fast. You just got to get through Dratini and Dragonair, because we already got Dragonite. Pokemon Gold, though, that one's gonna be hard. Like, we're gonna need so many Pokeballs to get all of our Pokemon over to Gold. It's gonna suck. Which one do I prefer, Sega Genesis or the Super Nintendo? Gotta go with Super Nintendo. I'm a huge, huge Zelda fan. There's also the Super Nintendo Game Boy cart, so you can plug your Game Boy games into the Super Nintendo and play them on a Super. So for the old school red and blue vibes and Link to the Past, Street Fighter, gotta go with the Super Nintendo. Super Mario World. Look above. You're just here to say hello. Slap that like button. You don't have much time to stay, but hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're having a great day too. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for being here. No idea what is going on today, but I am a fan of it. 17 concurrent viewers. We haven't had that in a long time. A long time. There went up to 20. They smashed that like button. And if everybody else who's concurrently viewing right now smashes the like button as well, we will hit that like goal, because I am fairly confident that not all of those have smashed it yet. I am fairly confident there's at least 7 people who have not yet smashed that like button. You enjoy the Genesis more, but you do you. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna throw shade over being a Genesis enjoyer. That was one of my oldest consoles that I have had in my home growing up. I grew up with the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Genesis, hanging out in my dad's closet. They were hooked up. Sonic, Mortal Kombat, fantastic games. Sonic 1, 2, and 3 on that system. Aladdin? Aladdin was a fire game. Impossible to beat, but fire. We got one of the lucky 17 people to smash that like button while they were here. Thank you guys so much. 4 more and we got the goal. And I'm feeling sassy, so let's might as well go for 30 after that. What other games do we have? I think we had like a My Little Pony game that my grandma picked up at like a yard sale somewhere. A Simpsons game. We had the Simpsons. Those are good ones. Yeah. On the NES, we had like Back to the Future. That was insane. What else did we have on that thing? We had like 15 black cases that had Sega games in them, but I am not coming up. Shaq. We had Shaq Fu. You guys remember Shaq Fu? And Space Jam. I think we had Space Jam. Ay caramba. Let me guess, Marcus. You sprinkled some pepper on your sandwich and it changed your life forever. Is that what that was about? Little Nemo the Dream Master, a boy and his blob. Oh, we had like we had a Tasmanian Devil game with Marvin the Martian. Maybe that was Space Jam, I don't know. Yeah, kinda. Ooh, don't do it, Pharaoh. You suck, Pharaoh. Two more likes for the like goal. Mine must be a like behind, but I'll take it. I think we got this. I think it'll happen soon. Listen, we got like 22 likes, 62 views. I fainted my Poliwag on accident. That sucks, but we got a Slowpoke we'll filter in. We have like a 1/3 like to view ratio. That's pretty freaking sweet. That's what we need. Does help. I'm a little bit more energized than I normally would be, I think. Woke up this morning with a monster Java. Had a pretty good day at work. Came home, got the kiddos ready for bed. Didn't really have much of a fight with them. Took a shower. Popped on the stream. Ready to grind. Get some levels on our Dratini. Get some cash in our pocket from Persian's many, many, many paydays. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a second stream tonight, maybe about midnight. Maybe 10:30. We're gonna end this one at 10, I'm sure. So in an hour. Get some dinner, hang out with the wife for a minute. Once she goes to bed, I'll probably pop on the Scarlet Violet run, and hopefully we can have the same tremendous show of support on that one that we've had today, because this is something, guys. It actually makes me want to not go through with my plan to move everything to the other channel. Just having like people here to vibe with while we do this. You think this is the first time in a while that we've gotten this close to the second goal? I think we hit 25 by some random fluke, but definitely didn't have this many people hanging out. Gosh dang, that freaking Hyper Fang. Really though? There is no business having Hyper Fang do that much damage. I'm gonna make sure you're on the next stream, Marcus. Well, hopefully I don't disappoint and we can get that one going. Told the wife that I was going to do a stream. I was gonna start at 8, and then since we're doing sandwiches for dinner tonight, sliders, basically just a ham and cheese sandwich. Told her that I was going to stream till like 11, and then was like, actually, if you're gonna, take your nightly bath and read, I'm just gonna go till 12 and then go to bed. And she wasn't happy with that plan, so I think we're gonna reevaluate that, spend some time with the wife before she goes to bed, and then stay up stupid late to do Scarlet and Violet. Stream is 1 hour old. That's what's up. We'll just have to remember, so that I don't stay up really, really late and have a 4-hour SV stream on one Pokemon, that I need to make sure that I slay 60 Pokemon in the mass outbreak instead of just the 20 that I originally did. That sucked. Family is always first, and that is right. But I wrongly assumed that my wife was going to have a busy evening getting ready for bed, and she wanted to spend some time together. So I figured her nightly routine was going to take from 10:30 to 12 pretty easily, but we'll see. If I'm on at 10:30 till 11 o'clock, I don't know what that means, but it means something happened. I don't know if it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I would assume If I'm on around 10, it means the wife is still mad. If I'm on around midnight, probably gonna be okay. Okay, Pharaoh, are you going to Fury attack me to death? Or are you going to go out reasonably? Yeah, we ain't playing that game. That was going to be death. Eradicate. I'm watching you. I'm watching you specifically. Pharaoh, we'll play around with. Eradicate on an instant destroy list now. We ain't taking that smoke. We dishing the smoke. 3 more likes. We hit the goal. As Marcus said, smash it. You are Hulk. Hulk smash. My coworkers didn't think I was funny when I told them to smash their goals like that. Some of them did. Most of them didn't. Somebody had posted in our work chat, it's like, hey, I got this, checking account open. I hit my goal for the day. I'm done. And I posted a picture of Hulk and said, why hit goal when you can smash it? Was not as well received as I was hoping for. Apparently they were DC fans or something, I guess. I don't know. I think that's my beef with DC. Actually, like, not that I have real beef with DC, but like, if you take out Batman or Superman from the DC universe, is anybody gonna go watch those movies? Like, obviously people are gonna go watch Aquaman because he's a stud, and they were gonna go watch Wonder Woman. But like, outside of those very niche ones, like, everybody loves Batman, everybody loves a good Superman movie, but I don't think many people are gonna go watch, like, what is it, The Hawk? But maybe I'm wrong. because like I like superhero movies, so I would go watch a Beast Boy movie because I mean like he's a minor character in the grand scheme of the DC universe, but I would probably go watch a movie based on Beast Boy. I would definitely watch a movie on Starfire. You still think they did the Green Lantern really dirty? Oh my gosh, they did so much so do him dirty. Like, it wasn't even Ryan Reynolds' fault. That was just a terrible movie script. But, to get back to my point, while the Avengers was very popular in the comic book age, and Marvel Comics were like king, it was unheard of that Iron Man would be as well received as it was. That the Hulk would do well. That Spider-Man would do well. Do you guys know that Spider-Man was a risk back in the day? That's actually why Sony has such a death grip lock on its rights. Is it was such a risky movie. Like, people didn't think that people were going to go see a Spider-Man movie. And that really was the kickoff of the superhero live-action movies. And because it did well, everybody else got a chance. Well, I shouldn't say the kickoff, because, you know, Batman's been movies forever, but the Marvel kickoff, I would say. I would watch a movie about Starfire, absolutely. Absolutely, I would. Just not the Starfire from Teen Titans, that live-action show that they did. I don't know, maybe I still would. I don't know. I haven't actually watched that one because I heard weird things about that movie. But I was a teenager once when Teen Titans was popular. Robin was cool. Starfire was awesome. Beast Boy was hilarious. Raven was edgy. Tara? I don't know much about Tara. But she was intriguing. Reminder that Deadpool has a daughter with Spider-Man and another daughter with Death? How does that work? I think it was like a TV show called Titans. It didn't do well. Oh yeah, I loved Teen Titans before they... What did Teen Titans Go? I'm so sad that we never got a conclusion to that Teen Titans story and that art style, though. Allegedly, though, there is something after Tara turns herself into stone to save the world. Like, they did do a season after that, from what I've heard. I just couldn't find it anywhere to watch. At the time when it was originally running on Netflix, like, in 2014. Maybe it was 2000. No, it was probably 2010, actually, when I was watching that. But Iron Man, they made a movie. Thor, they made a movie. Ant-Man, and people went and saw it. Like, I just can't think of any small DC characters that aren't in the Justice League that people would go see a movie for, if that makes sense. But people would go see, like, a Luke Cage movie. Easily. Or Shang-Chi? Who the heck was that? Had no idea who that was before the movie came out. Your message isn't sending for some reason. Stacy's got to go to bed in 42 minutes, guys. We got to hit the like goal before Stacy goes to bed. Harley Quinn created the Birds of Prey. I also don't know what that is. It sounds like a villain league. That potentially the Black Canary would be in. You thought they started to get bad after Iron Man 2? Iron Man 2 was like the third movie in the series. Like, I think they did Iron Man 1 as the first. Captain America, Iron Man 2, Thor, and then they retconned the Hulk in, which was actually made, I think, before Iron Man 1. Sent you a Hulk meme on Discord? Okay. Exactly. No, I absolutely loved everything up until the end of Endgame. Stupid allergies. Birds of Prey was a movie. The question, Black Canary, Huntress, gathered by Harley Quinn. Okay. Yeah, I figured it had to do with something with feminine protagonists. But I thought Black Canary was a good guy, but maybe they are an anti-hero slash... well, I guess they are technically vigilante, but I thought they were more good than bad. Thank you, Stacy. Like the Joker movies you thought were garbage. I don't know if they're garbage. I haven't actually watched them, to be fair. Don't tell me this Doduo is going to take me out on Fury. You love Deadpool, but the newest one was not very good at all. I can believe that. Are you guys excited for Henry Cavill to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I love that. I love that meme you sent, Marcus. Yeah, I don't think YouTube did anything about that. I should be able to survive from Spiro. Yeah, Cavill will be an interesting Wolverine. Apparently, he can be Wolverine's son, Wolverine. I think it's fantastic that DC scrapped him as Superman at like the literal last minute, and so he popped over to Marvel and like, here, we'll take you. Here, have this role you want, we would love to have you. I'm not sure that YouTube ever really cared, to be honest. Now I'm questioning my life. Oh my gosh. RDJ as Doctor Doom is going to be fantastic. I am kind of curious what they're going to do with it, though, because rumor has it that they're setting up the return of Iron Man somehow. But I don't know how true or accurate that is. Everybody, we just had a few more people pop into the stream. We're currently at 18 viewers. If you guys could do me a huge favor, smash that like button, get us 3 extra likes. It would help out the stream, help out the channel, and get us to the like goal for the evening. Wonder how they would manage that. The multiverse. That's how, Marcus. In a multiverse where Iron Man did not lay down on the wire. He found a way to cut the line. Yeah. The entire premise of the movie is the multiverse. Different dimension, diverging timelines. In fact, this Doctor Doom is from another alternate reality universe, parallel universe, timeline, another timeline. It could happen. 19 concurrent viewers. Shoot. That's what's up. Welcome to the stream. We do a little shenanigans. A lot of Pokemon grinding. You'll be back. You gotta restart because your phone's acting up. You put that phone in line, Marcus. Say, listen here, phone. We're trying to watch YouTube. We're trying to set goals. Make records. All that. They have Iron Pots, Iron Heart, a new Mandarin, a new Iron Man. Seems mandatory. Yeah, I do think that there needs to be an Iron Man movie. Well, I guess it wouldn't be Iron Man at that point, but like somebody taking up the mantle if he's not returning, which is what makes me think that he is returning. Because Captain America just got 1-for-1 swapped out, right? And then there's... didn't they call Ironheart... Didn't they call that... I vaguely remember seeing that. Was it called Ironheart? Was that the name? With that girl that randomly made a similar suit? If you do not hit the like goal, hit the like button, Stacy will not be able to sleep. Y'all wouldn't want to keep Stacy awake all night, would you? Stacy cannot go to bed until a light goal is hit. We got 3 left. Smash the like button to let Stacy go to bed again. That was in the Wakanda movie? Yeah. So there isn't a series yet. But what were they calling her? It was Ironheart, right? But we officially need an Iron Man movie where somebody takes up the mantle. And Rhodey is still around as War Machine. War Machine don't count. We all know that. War Machine's War Machine. That is not an Iron Man replacement. That's blasphemy. But it is basically Iron Man, isn't it? I did like Don Cheadle as I think that's his name, as Rhodey. But there is a part of me that will always wonder how the other guy would have done. Terrence Howard? Like, I think his vibe check played off of Tony Stark a little bit better. But I don't know if that's comic book accurate or not. I just know that Terrence Howard was a little bit more like Iron Man attitude-wise in the movies, and I liked that dynamic. Oh, okay. That's why I'm not remembering it correctly. They didn't outright call her that. That's fair. Oh, shoot. Briefly, very briefly, we ticked up to 26 people hanging out in the stream at one time. Now we got 24 reports. Marcus, what is going on? We definitely have enough people to hit that like goal now. Everybody checks and makes sure that like button is smashed. We're back down to a 1/4 like to view ratio, which is still pretty dope. Average view duration 12 minutes. People are sticking around. People are sticking around, and the stream's just a little over an hour long so far. Some good metrics for this stream, y'all. Some good metrics. I'll take it. Please. Stacy wants to go to bed some point today. Wants to go to bed some point today. That's funny. You will send Jigglypuff over to Stacy? We may have to. May have to. Do 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 do. 90 view, 23 concurrent viewers. Welcome on in to the remaining 2 that just popped in. That might work. Is this going to be like a reverse kidnapping? We're planting something in their home instead of taking something and we're making them sleep? Sending over to Jigglypuff, covert agent. Agent Puff. Jigglypuff can work from a distance. Just get Jigglypuff a sound system. Put entire blocks to sleep. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. You're welcome for that. I'll be here all week. Most of the week anyways. Because I got tomorrow off, so I can stream tomorrow. I work Wednesday, so I'll stream Wednesday evening. Because I have Thursday off, and I'll be able to stream a little bit Thursday, I think. Should be a good time. And then Friday, I should be able to stream a little bit Friday evening, because I only have a half day Saturday. And then I'll stream Saturday evening and Sunday. It's almost like a full week of everyday stream. It's gonna be dope. 24 likes. Just one more? Just one more. We can do it. I believe in you guys. I believe you can smash the like button. And subsequently the goal. Do it for Dragonair. If nothing else. Or for Stacy, so Stacy can go to bed. That's important too. So Stacy's is saying 24 likes, but mine is only saying 23, but it's not uncommon for mine to be one behind. Stacy hasn't adapted to not sleeping yet. There is a metamorphosis that happens if you watch enough streams. You must pass through a cocoon of dishevelment from the day to day, not getting enough sleep, and then you emerge with bags under your eye, heavily caffeinated, and just ready to never sleep again. And Marcus can testify to this truth. Yes. It's like the Goron eating their malice-infused rocks. Whew. Still can't believe we had 26 concurrent viewers at one point in the stream. That's crazy. No! Sleep! Tell! Brooklyn! Anyways. One of my favorite songs on Guitar Hero World Tour. Rumor has it they're making a new Guitar Hero game, but I don't know how true that is. Come on, Dratini, I believe in you. You can do this. You can evolve. You were literally just sleeping, thinking of that song? Great minds. You and Jay, same wavelength. Okay, this Raticate may just be the experience we're needing to evolve Dratini. Nope, was not it. Another brain cell joins the collective. There's a few of us here. If I didn't think it would take forever, I could just wrap my foes to death. That could work. Ooh, 23 viewers? Welcome in, guys. Ooh, Dratini just learned Slam. It's happening. It is happening. I want to get rid of Rap, even though it would be hilarious to have a Dragonite that knows Rap. Yeah, we know and not everybody's hit that like button. They could make the goal right here, right now, to the tune of Dratini evolving into Dragonair. It could happen. And I believe that lets us mark another Pokemon off the docket. Okay. So now we have another Poliwag. We have that one to trade. And Slowpoke to evolve. So there's 3. Let's go get rid of Dragonair. Toss them out like yesterday's lunch. 24 likes on the screen right this moment. That's what's up, guys. We're making progress. We're getting there. Unless somebody's screen says otherwise. Mine says 24. Ooh, but my phone says 25, so we are gonna take it. We hit it. Stacy can sleep peacefully tonight, knowing that we hit the like goal. It happened. 25 in under 97 views. We have 25 viewers, 25 likes. I think that's pretty awesome. Thank you, guys. Mine says 25 as well. Ooh. Let's get rid of that. Clip it. Boom. Okay, we did heal. Perfect. Everybody's like, good night, Stacy. Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay. Let's view that. Which one is this? Okay, this is what we're looking for. I need this. This. We need this. Grab that. And just a reminder, there is the YouTube link for anybody that should need it. To the other channel where more shenanigans will ensue. I'm sure Stacy has never heard that one before. Oh, and then we just instantly ticked up to 105 views? Say what? Little does Stacy know that when the like goal is hit, we create a new one. Ooh, and Marcus coming in hot with a hot shot 35 goal. Whew, 10 more likes in 23 minutes? It could happen. It could happen. Okay, who do we need? Oh, we have way more than 5 Pokemon to evolve, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7. No, that's not right. We need to evolve this one to trade. This one's going to be Poliwrath. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How did we miscount that? We lost time today, I guess. I don't know how that happened, but... Crap. That's not fun. Lycal 350. At least we hit one goal, that's good enough for me. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's get this Poliwag knocked out. I think we can do Poliwag in 23 minutes. I think we can make that happen. Why is Gamora? Hoo-wee. Man, if I was Sauce McGavin, I think we could make that that 500 stick. I think we could make that actually a thing. But I am not he. One day, maybe, the channel will be that hot shot. Why does it say sludge on the pause menu? That is a great question, Stacy. That is why I keep posting a link for the new channel, Sludge Bomb Trainer. That's why it says sludge. We are doing a rebrand, swapping channels over at some point. And seeing if this channel can course correct faster than a new channel can take off. We're stacking the cards in the favor of the new channel, obviously, but it's my trainer name. I would be a poison type trainer. I've done some things on this channel that's not in line with what I want the channel to be anymore. We got a lot of subscribers that don't currently view the content that I'm putting out because it's changed so much. And we're going to fix that to become more of a shiny hunt streaming channel, Pokemon card openings and things like that, as opposed to what the channel has been in the past. And I think that it's going to be easier to start from scratch than it is to do an announcement video, which I will be doing, and causing a mass wave of unsubscribe. Something that happens with YouTube and the way that it works is videos tend to push out to your subscriber base first. And if none of your subscribers are watching it, YouTube goes, none of this guy's subscribers are watching the content. Don't push it to people that aren't subscribed, because it's saying the people who signed up to see your stuff aren't watching your stuff. Why would we send it to somebody who isn't signed up to watch your stuff? Is basically what YouTube does, and it makes sense. That's the nitty-gritty of it when it's all said and done. This channel used to have like a lot of giveaways in the past, and we're not doing that anymore. I just don't have the means. I don't have the capacity. I don't have the internet for it anymore. Like, I physically, mentally cannot do those anymore, and that's why like 90% of my subscriber base is here. And so if we're not doing content for them, it's not going to work. So the second I do a video announcing such a change, I anticipate a mass wave of unsubscribe, which could help course correct and say, okay, now you only have like 5,000 viewers. Of those 5,000, we got 20 people popping onto every stream. We got, 300 watching every video. It looks a little bit better on an average basis versus you have 20,000 and only 100 people watching each of your videos. No, we're not pushing that. That's like the nitty gritty of how YouTube kind of works, and nobody knows fully what exactly is going on with YouTube algorithms and stuff, and I'm not like a huge YouTube algorithm person, but it is pretty easy to tell. The more subscribers I've had, the less views on general stuff I've had. Makes sense. So we're gonna try to pull like the solid 1,000 people over to the new channel and grow slowly but steadily, because back in 2021 I popped off. Like, the channel took a huge boom, and it rode that wave till 2023 and then tapered off. We've lost like 500 subscribers this year alone. It's been crazy. I dare say 600 at this point. And haven't really gained many in its place, which, I'm okay with. Part of it grew too big too fast, and I can't sustain the reason why people grew. So I want to get back to the roots, what I loved and enjoyed doing. I did like doing the giveaways, don't get me wrong. But this last year, they became internet constantly going down, switches constantly disconnecting from the internet, bot constantly having trouble doing its trade codes, and just like a lot of work on top of managing 2 kids, and it was unsustainable. So we're stepping back. When I sit down at the end of the day, I don't want to fix the bots for everybody. When I sit down at the end of the day to unwind and hang out, I want to play a game. I want to shiny hunt. I want to do challenges on Pokemon. That's what I want to become known for, is a great community, great shiny hunting experience, fun challenges and playthroughs with the viewers and all that. And so a change is necessary. I feel like the biggest reason for the drop-off was the Scarlet and Violet basically came to an end. You have a feeling when new Pokemon games drop, it will boom again. And it might, but again, it correlated with me not doing any giveaways on the channel. And I stopped doing giveaways on the channel because I feel like everything that could be done in Scarlet and Violet was either easily accessible or already had been done. And I didn't want to just start redoing and rehashing stuff for older games. Like, they weren't getting views that much, and so like the desire to do these giveaways, what nobody was popping into, it's like, why would I waste my time with that? I don't want to do that. If it's not of a benefit, like, why bother? So a lot of it did have to do with, yeah, Scarlet and Violet just died so quickly. Like, it had a good year run, if that, like 8 months to a year. And, people are still doing things here with it here and there, but there just wasn't a lot of sustenance to it. Like, Sword and Shield had a great run. It had its base run, it had its first DLC run, and it had its second DLC run. And that game made it. It made it until Scarlet and Violet came out. I mean, BDSP, yeah, it kind of... But people got over BDSP and went back to Sword and Shield. And then Legends Arceus came out, and that made it until Scarlet and Violet came out. But like Scarlet and Violet died so fast. The DLC was nothing because they didn't allow shiny hunting for the legendaries in that game, and so like you don't see people doing a whole lot of videos with it because shiny hunting's so ridiculously easy on us. Like, okay, cool. Where's the challenge? You know, where's the shock? Where's the awe? It's not like a shiny only run in Leaf Green or Fire Red or Ruby and Emerald, where it was actually like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. The internet in general is dying. I think the internet's more alive than it's ever been, honestly. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right, Starkiller. And I agree very heavily with your stance on that, and that's why I think I can grow another channel faster than this channel will course correct. Like, I do believe that people still tune in just to watch. Like, I watch a streamer do shiny only runs because I think it's cool and it's good background noise while I'm at work. I watch Sauce McGavin while I'm at work because he streams during my banking hours and it's awesome. So I have something going on in the background all the time. And I want my channel to be that way again. But in order for me to bring in new people, like on a large scale, I feel like the channel has to be cut in half in order to be discoverable again for those things. That having been said, though, we have like 30 people hanging out like right now, and I don't know what's happening and why it's happening, but I'm here for it, and I think it's awesome. So it is possible that we could make that course correction here. But I definitely want to get away from this trainer name because it is basically blacklisted, and I want all of my shinies to be not blacklisted with my trainer name. Have a good night, Stacy. We'll catch you hanging around sometime. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Both this one and the Sludge Bomb Trainer, of course. See that? Take a little pop off, little growth, little something there. And we're going to be dual streaming on both channels for a long time, until October for sure. Just testing the waters, seeing what happens. It may be that this one makes the course correction in time. It may be that Sludge Bomb Trainer pops off and we go from there. It's anybody's guess on what happens. You love joining the streams. You keep coming back. Jay, I don't know as you've actually missed a stream in a long time. Like, it's been a while. What'll happen to the merch from this channel if I can't sell it all? It's already really realistically been written off as a loss, just because there isn't much of an interest. And honestly, I think that's a huge part of it, like, for why I have the disinterest. Like, I feel like I do have a great community, great people to interact with, and I pulled for like 2 years. I designed for a good portion of time, checked engagement, checked, you know, I ordered 1/5 of what people said that they wanted, more or less. And I think I've legitimately sold like 3 of them out of the 125 that I ordered. So that was a little disheartening, but a lesson learned. Didn't cost that much, so I'm not really super like upset about it or anything. Like, I think it's cool that I even got to the point where I was able to do the merch. Like, I think it's a huge win that I was able to do that. And I don't want this channel to die by any means. I do think that we can course correct. I just don't think it's going to happen very quickly. But I mean, if if the desire for this channel is still around, then definitely going to still stream to it, obviously. Still want a brass coin plushie. Listen, it could happen. We just gotta trim the fat and put on lean muscle. That's basically what brass coin has to do. But like, this channel cannot ever be affiliated with Pokemon, because I've done things on my channel that they refuse to work with. And there's a part of me that hopes that if we go a completely different route with a secondary channel, that channel might be able to. Obviously, people are going to recognize me, so there's always a chance that that's going to blow up in smoke too, but it's a better chance than this channel at having those types of brand deals and things like that. Because this channel ain't got a shot. Jay Reynolds. 2 of the 3 patches I sold belong to you. I think 1 belongs to Star Killer. And I'm not sure if By Swayze has one. I think By Swayze might have one. So there's 4. My mom has 1, that makes 5. My wife has 1, that makes 6. I have 2, that's 8. I think that's all that I've went through on the 125 I've ordered. Sounds about right. You still haven't been able to get one because you don't have money yet? That's, I mean, you know, it's not in everybody's budget. I respect that. It's expensive for just a thing. Oh, and because Aaron Queen bought that Switch from me, I threw one of the patches in the box with the Switch I sent. So Aaron Queen has a brass coin patch as well. So there's 9. Yeah, they are $10 a patch. Think you will put them on a hat? I want to put one on a gray hat like this. I think it would be great. Oh yeah, I threw one in when I got you the cards. That's right. You bought one with the cards. Or maybe I just threw one in. I can't remember, but... Also got the super cool promo cards. Yeah. Yeah, 1 in 5 odds. We're still hanging out at 30 concurrent viewers, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making it an awesome stream. Smash the like button if you haven't already, and the subscribe button as well. Because we will be streaming for a long time. And this challenge has been a long journey, but it's kind of winding down. Like, we're getting to the end game. I think we have somewhere around 30 Pokemon left to obtain. Sound right? We got 32 Pokemon left to obtain. The Channel Killer Challenge is almost over. But it's doing the best of any stream I've ever had at this particular moment in time, and I don't know what to make of it. But it's awesome. Clearly, Jay has all of their TVs, phones, and computers and switches watching the channel from different profiles. Like, that's the only logical explanation. Jay's got like 15 alt accounts watching right now. Starkiller's probably got 7. Marcus has like 4 for sure. You look forward to the Mewtwo stream? Oh, it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be fun. Like, that one, I am tempted a little bit to try and stat roll for a shiny. Like, how cool would that be? A Gen 1 shiny Mew. It's tempting. Like, I should be able to just lob a Master Ball at that Mewtwo, check its stats to see if they're shiny stats, and then restart. Jay keeps forgetting to set up an alt. Nah. But this has seriously been a good stream. I'm enjoying it. I think a little bit the stars aligned for the stream. I was in a pretty great mood starting off. A lot of people showed up early on. We were chatting, having fun, and people saw that and decided to stay for a minute. That's all it takes. In the Tears of the Kingdom, the Knight Shield and Knight's Bow look so much better in the game. They are shiny and detailed compared to the Switch version. I have no doubts about that. I am excited to play Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch too. I can't decide on whether or not I'm going to buy the $10 upgrade pass or just a $10 or the whole Switch 2 case. You know, there's a part of me that wants the Switch 2 case for it, and just to have the game natively. Like, I have the base game for $60. I have issues paying $10 for an overlay on top of the base game, and like, I know that's all the Switch 2 cart is, but it feels better to my mind, even knowing that it's a $70 game or something like that, 70 or 80. It's like, I know it's stupid. It's way more expensive. But I just don't like the fact that I have to basically have a DLC to have the images better and prettier and all that. You bought a physical copy and haven't touched it? Aw, Jay, you're missing out. It's a phenomenal game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But I don't recommend it if you played Breath of the Wild right before starting it, because it is so repetitive in that point. But also way more fun, because you can create, customize, and do whatever you want. It's beautiful. Aggravates me to no end that it doesn't have easy ways to tie it into the rest of the storyline, but hey, what do you do? Runs so much better. One of these days, I will get to it. One of these days. Zelda series is one of my all-time favorite series. I bounce back and forth between it being my favorite and Pokemon being my favorite. You thoroughly beat Breath of the Wild years ago, then it's time. It's time now to look at how Breath of the Wild started and play some Tears of the Kingdom. In anticipation of Age of Calamity. No. The Imprisoning War. My bad. I so much so hope that Imprisoning War can shed some more light and be canon. I hope Imprisoning War can be canon. and it can tell us how this all fits together. Honestly, it would be an honor to be a Deku Scrub. I will own that title. I feel like I'm more of a Goron than a Scrub, but I will gladly take Scrub. You wanted to play Talk first just because you've already played Breath of the Wild 3 times? I can get behind that. Oh, I don't think that was doing what I was wanting it to do. Yes, it will, Marcus. It will definitely carry over. Yes. When a channel hits 100,000 subscribers and I get that YouTube plaque, there will be an NDD run in a maid costume. I will do it. No shame. Because it's going to take an immense amount of work and grind to get that to happen. I'm hoping that if I can show streaming success, that the wife and I can reach an agreement that I am able to do a stream like 8 p.m. to midnight, Sunday through Thursday or something like that. And like actually have a 4-hour dedicated window to stream, and that's what I do. I think that is a huge detriment to the channel that my streams are inconsistent, but I've been doing better at being consistent, and this I feel like is a direct payoff and reward for 2 to 3 weeks of pretty solid, like, I am streaming tonight. And a whole lot of Monster coffee. Like, I can't dismiss that as a factor as well. Yes, I am. She is getting off of work as of 6 minutes ago, starting the trek home, and I am going to pop on and see about getting some dinner. So I was hoping to go until Poliwag hits its next level, which may be very soon. I was hoping we could get Poliwag evolved tonight, but I also kind of want to have dinner done and ready to go at the same time. So but I also need to get off in time to get dinner ready by the time she gets home. And there is the next level, 2 more levels till Poliwag evolves. So that will happen on another stream. Guys, thank you so much for the immense amount of support with having pretty much 20 viewers to 30 viewers the entire stream. That's been amazing. Thank you guys so much for that. For hitting that like goal and exceeding that like goal. Very awesome. Show support. You guys can smash the subscribe button to the Brass Coin channel. Be greatly appreciated. You won't lose the channel, won't lose the future streams. We have a vibe pretty much every night. You never know what you're going to get with topics and transitions and things like that. But we are promoting that channel, Sludge Bomb Trainer. youtube.com/sludgebombx. It's going to be another channel where we're doing Pokemon stuff, seeing and testing the waters. Hopefully by October when ZA comes out, we'll be fully over there. But this channel will continue after that point anyways. So either way, there's going to be somewhere to watch something. Subscribe to both the channels. Would greatly appreciate it. That's my spiel for the night. You guys are awesome. And I'm so glad that this stream was able to happen. We'll catch you guys in another one.